Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now.
I'm not much of a gambler. I like knowing that either I'm going to make money or that I'm going to make money. I really don't like losing money, so I never put the money on the table, and I certainly don't gamble that frequently. Even when I do happen to trip down to Vegas, as I've mentioned in earlier videos, going to Vegas is enough of a gamble. Going to those all-you-can-eat seafood buffets, that's about as much as one man can take. At least this man. Got a top 5 tips, though, for making money through online poker, so there's no need for you to wade through smoke-infested casino hallways to win money. You could win money by doing this. Of course, you'd probably be looking at a web browser, some kind of online poker thing instead of a blank screen, but you know what I'm saying. With a couple clicks of the mouse, you could be the next $100 heir, or maybe more. Hi, Chris. I wanted to contribute something helpful to the community. I figured this was a good first to submit, as I play poker professionally online. And he says, yes, this is possible. These tips are aimed at beginners to the game, and I hope they help some people better understand online poker as it is today. And this user's name is Conte Rules. Maybe that's the person's real name, but that's what they're going by, Conte Rules. Number 1, learn the basics before depositing. As a professional poker player, I'd love it and do when people do not follow this first crucial tip. An expert poker player going up against a person with little to no idea of what to do strategically will simply crush that player financially in the long run. It is important to understand basic strategy for whatever poker game you plan to be playing if you want to have any shot of long-term success. Of course, as with anything else, experience breeds wisdom. This being said, I strongly recommend thumbing through a poker book such as The Theory of Poker or Getting Started in Hold'em. These books will help you grasp fundamental winning concepts which are crucial on your road to poker success. Fair enough. We'll have to link to those books. Number 2, picking an online poker room. Online poker, being such a popular activity these days, has caused a plethora of different poker rooms to be available on the web. However, as with any other thing concerning money, you should choose wisely. Stick with the big name, reputable sites such as PokerStars.com and FullTiltPoker.com. Familiarize yourself with the software before even thinking about depositing money. Please note that most every site online has a free play option. Utilize this to your full potential. Number 3, logging your play. Once you've learned the basic strategy and have found a place to play, it's time to start playing some poker. While many online poker experts play multiple tables at a time to increase hourly rate, it's best to stick to one while you're just starting out. You can use a tracking website such as checkyourbets.com to log your play manually, or you can buy approximately Poker Tracker, which is a software program designed to track online play more comprehensively and easily than other methods. Tracking your play will help you identify mistakes in your game, which will in turn allow you to fix these mistakes, making you money. Number 4, join an online poker community. Join a forum such as 2plus2.com or flopturnriver.com and participate in the detailed strategy analysis. Even post your own hands so others can critique your play. This helps you evolve your game like no other method. I was a losing player until I started reading more forums and participating in online discussions about poker. You probably be too. So, to help speed up the transition into a poker expert, join an online poker community today. Number 5, don't give up. Poker can be a very frustrating game at times. For a beginner just starting to get their feet wet in the online poker world, this is even more true. By following my 4 previous tips, you'll cut down on the frustration level immensely. However, frustration is imminent in a gambling game like poker. The road to becoming a winning player is not an easy one, but it is a fun and educational one for many, many people. By following these 5 tips, you'll be well on your way to poker success. And this is quite interesting. He's making a living out of it, and I know there are plenty of others that are as well. I'm not much of a poker player. If I am, it's just completely casual. It's not even for money. It's just for fun. I do not have a poker face. In fact, I have a face for pretty much nothing, which is kind of sad and depressing. I'm really bad. I'm really bad at it. I mean, I can't even fool electronic poker, let alone playing against real people. Insane. Any old way, I do appreciate this list, and I'm sure it's going to help a few people. I really like, out of this entire list, I like the whole community aspect of it. Because it's really what, I've tried to evoke, and at least what I've been doing with the videos on YouTube and, well, in the general web, and then, of course, in our chat room, too, because we all have different interests. I love technology, and obviously Conti, hopefully I said that name right, enjoys technology because of what it brings him and or her. Sorry, I should not make any assumptions. My point is that the community aspect of anything that you do online is huge. No matter what your interests are, find your community. And in many cases, your community can be everywhere. You don't need one particular website to give you a community. I mean, when I define the community, it's like anybody who watches the videos, anybody who says hello, anybody who emails me top 5 tips about their small bit of expertise. And this may be a small bit of expertise that's absolutely huge if you've ever wanted to get started in making money through online poker. I think, though, I may be thrown in jail for me even mentioning or thinking about it, because I think the state of Washington has something wacky about not linking to poker anything. So the next video you may see are top 5 tips for busting Chris Pirillo out of jail, or quite possibly posting bail for a geek. Top 5 tips for that. My email address, if you've got anything that's not illegal to send me, is chris@pirillo.com. I take top 5 tips of any kind, whether it's related to, well, hopefully not too much gambling. I'm not really, like I said, I'm not interested in gambling, but this is interesting information. If it's info-centric, consider me interested. Again, my email is chris@pirillo.com. And if you'd like to join our community, well, you're kind of already part of it. You can subscribe to the YouTube channel by clicking the orange button. We're answering your questions every day. Well, we kind of are. And then you're also welcome to swing by the chat room, where the community is typically talking tech dynamically, back and forth between one another, because I'm streaming this video out live over the internet. And, I'm not hiding my strategy. I put it out there. Anybody can watch me. You can stop by right now, and I can guarantee, unless the internet connection is down, someone will be streaming live video out right now. And there will be at least 100 people in the chat room on my website, just waiting for you to stop by and say, hey, I just watched this video. Now, don't expect much of a response. I mean, we really like to encourage community members to talk with one another. Anyway, you never know what's going to happen. But we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at live.pirillo.com. We'll see you later.